Hola, beautiful people. I'm just reaching over here and getting my little pieces of sage. I kind of like let my sage bundle part just kind of like fall apart. Well, that's what happens when you pull the string, okay? So I pulled the string on the sage bundle and it all kind of came apart. And that's okay. Because then I have like smaller pieces that are a little bit easier to use. So here's our smudging of the day. Hope everybody's feeling really groovy. It's a groovy day for me. Monday. I'm kind of like late on my start, but that's okay. I had a long weekend. And today we are using the spell casting oracle cards. And I'll flip that over real quick so you can see the box. That's what the box looks like. They're by Flavia Kate Peters and Barbara Meiklejohn Free. They're interesting cards. I like using them. They're a little bit on the blunt side, which I think is kind of important. I don't myself really like to be candy coated. I like for the truth to come out and just be what it is. It is what it is in many ways. So I kind of dig that aspect in some of the cards. But we are using, again, the spell casting oracle cards. We've got a couple of groovy things coming up. I will be posting a special, whoops, my card fell. We know that's going to be number one, right? I'm going to be offering a couple of really groovy things up on for sessions for Halloween or Samhain, depending on how you want to look at it. I have a ceremony, or cleansing ceremony that I do that's called the Five Feathers, and so I will be offering that on Halloween or Samhain weekend. I think I'm already booked on that Saturday. I might have to open up some more hours on that Saturday, but Saturday and Sunday I'm doing a Five Feathers cleansing, as well as offering some readings. You know, it's a good time of year to get your reading on, and considering that it's Halloween weekend, the 31st and November 1st, which is a Saturday and Sunday, it makes it even better for a reading. Okay, come on, give us two more cards, because I've got one card, and let's see if she spits anything else out. So again, I hope everybody's doing awesome and had a good weekend. Lots of stuff out there. Whoops, okay, there we go. Hey. Looks like we've got four in this. So she's got four things to say to us today. And all right, so are you ready to hear what the weekend or the week energy forecast is and what to be expecting to be kind of blowing through? All right, so we're beginning it first with just, and I'm getting this, just trust me. Just trust me. You may not think things are one way or another, but just trust. I'm getting this big kick of sometimes you just need to wear a blindfold when you're going on that crazy roller coaster ride, because if you're seeing everything or you have a perception of what you might see, you're less likely to do it. And so this is just this energy that's coming in is just saying, just trust. Just trust. Okay. And so normally when I have a four card, I look at things that are hindrance or challenge. And just because it's a challenge doesn't always mean it's a negative thing. And so what we're looking at here when we have trust and then commitment, this is talking to us about having total faith in what's happening. Having total faith. You may not understand why. You may not understand why. You may not understand who. You might not even understand the timing of it. But the message here is about just sit back, trust, have faith, believe. That commitment. Now, sometimes when we think about commitment, and having blind faith, it's kind of like having faith or commitment into something that has not always proven to be successful, if that makes any sense. But sometimes you just got to go with the flow and believe, and that's a big part of that message right there. Whoops. Okay, all right. Well, this is interesting because I think this picture says 1,000 words. This picture says 1,000 words. So we're looking in here, and it's talking about compassion and love and empathy and healing. And I'm going to say this as a light worker. We're looking at her putting her hands upon that earth, and it looks like there's a glow with that. So what I'm looking at and what I'm picking up through here is that if in this essence of change that we're experiencing, in the essence of change, we've got trust, commitment, and then compassion that's coming in through here. What we are looking at in this is to be, and I'm going to use this almost tongue-in-cheek, this is a time to be kind of tolerant and sitting back and watching things, having faith that the good or the light comes through. And then what we're seeing in that compassion is that when we are all choosing to be a part of that light and allowing truth, allowing honesty, allowing integrity to come through, that we're going to find ourselves in a really good place. It may not always be the answers that you expect, but we find a sense of peace and wellness and balance with that. Okay. All right. So the very last part of this, and I'm laughing because it was just like, oh yeah, so they like all hung out together, 3 C's in a row. We've got confidence. Be strong. Stand up on your own 2 feet and trust that every message that you're receiving is giving you insight and discernment, and have trust that when you choose to sit back and not let anger control who you are or control your emotions, that you actually have a lot more empathy and see a greater picture in what is happening. So the message for this week is to kind of sit back, have faith, have commitment, believe in love and light, and hold yourself to that sense of integrity and honesty. Sometimes people get angry and they really don't know why they're angry. They're just ding dang angry. And on that, you've got to hold them accountable for that, which means that we don't feed into that minutia or feed into that vibration and create a larger sense of that disharmony and unpeace. So peace, love, and harmony. I will be catching up with you this week because we'll touch base, because if it's anything like the weather in Oklahoma, things can change. So peace, love, and harmony. I hope to see you very soon.